We are live outside the Wells Fargo Arena, Des Moines, Iowa, catching up with our good buddy of the shows, Ryan Roxie. Second time we've been able to catch up with Ryan. First time in person, though, my man. The tour started. Motley Crue's final tour. How's things been going so far? I know Motley's had a bit of some technical problems, but you guys, tight as always. The Alice Cooper Band is always ready to bring it.
I must tell you, I think both bands are bringing it every night. I go out after our show, and we're able to catch at least an hour of Motley's show, and every night they've been kicking ass. So this whole tour, and like I said, just got started. So we're just now beginning this whole long run, which is going to be kicking ass all through the States and Canada.
Yeah, got a lot of dates. Of course, this is the end for Motley Crue. What do you think of that? I mean, Motley, of course, 35 years in the business. They're calling it quits. 4 original members, and they're doing it the right way, I think.
I think so. I mean, there's no other band that I can think of that came out of that era that influenced me as much as that band, especially that first record. The first couple records, made me dye my hair black, made me buy way too much hairspray, and made me hopefully become a better guitar player, because Mick Mars playing on Too Fast for Love is probably some of the best guitar playing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's a tone that is recognizable no matter where you go. Now, Ryan, I want to talk to you about your solo project, which is Roxie 77. The Amerisweet just came out.
Yeah.
Absolutely loving the album. Talk about what this album's like, because a lot of people that may not realize, I mean, this is laid back stuff, very acoustic based, a lot of it. It's up tempo, really good music, but talk to our audience about the Amerisweet and where they can get it.
All right, well, this is called the Amerisweet EP. It's a 6-song EP that has 2 sides. The thing is, it's available only on vinyl, but with that vinyl, you also get a CD and a digital download, so you get all your bases covered. But I'm just excited that it actually is coming out as an LP the way I first experienced listening to records. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I come from a spectrum of music. I grew up on AM radio, I tell people, so that means all the way from, hard rock, classic rock, to like disco in those days. And all those influences are in there. And obviously even heavy metal later on down the road when radio stopped playing the type of music that we love so much. So I think this album has a good sampling of what I'm about. And the thing is, the Amerisweet, the reason why it's called the Amerisweet, the one side is American side, which is produced and mixed with more radio-friendly Rush production. The second side is the Swedish side, which is a little bit more lo-fi, a little bit more indie, and so you get 2 versions of the same tracks.
No, I love it. Loving what I'm hearing so far. Let's talk about this incarnation of the Alice Cooper Band, because I say this every time I talk to you, but I really think this may be the best incarnation of the band. Well, we have a new inclusion, and that's Nita Strauss. 2 questions. How's she fitting in? How's everything going with her? And can you get me a date with her?
That seems to be the first question everyone asks, can you get a date with her? But the thing is, she's kicking ass on all bases. She's really connecting with the fans. She's coming into the show like a band member, and she really wanted, had something to prove getting this gig. She knows that it's a big opportunity for her, and the fans have accepted her. The whole band supports and accepts her, and she's just doing really great on this run, and we're really glad to have her.
Well, you guys headline shows all the time. I mean, Alice Cooper Band never stops working. You guys are on the road, 100 dates a year at least.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the difference between playing you guys' own headlining shows where you play 2 hours versus playing shows like this where you're the special guest playing for an hour. I mean, you guys have gone out with Iron Maiden a couple years ago, or with Marilyn Manson last year, where you guys headlined. But now back out with Motley. What's it like with the set differences, and kind of which show do you prefer playing, really?
One of the best things about playing with Alice Cooper is that we get to play a spectrum of types of venues. We get to play theaters all the way up to stadiums.
Yep.
And not very many bands get to play that sort of spectrum within, not just within their career, but within a tour. And so I prefer actually doing both kinds, because with the 90-minute set, when we go out and do an Alice Cooper headline set, we get to really get into some songs that people haven't heard in a while, and we get to actually, play. With the shorter set, the opening sets, it's wham bam, and every song is bringing some sort of production value that only Alice Cooper can bring. And that's our secret weapon that we have in the Alice Cooper band, is that we actually have Alice Cooper, who brings it at such a high level every night. So I think when you come and see the short set, you're kind of like, it's almost like getting into the ring with Mike Tyson in his heyday, because it's just
Scary
one
thought.
punch to the body, one punch to the face. Oh wow, this song and then that song. So we really enjoy playing both types of sets in front of many types of venues.
Well, Ryan, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about this, because our Music Mania section here at the Great American Sports Network, we are hosted by one of the best sports networks online there is. I know you're a sports fan. We're from Kansas City, Ryan. We talked about this last time.
That's right.
We're dealing with a Raiders fan here, guys. Now,
don't hate me. Don't hate me, or you love to hate me. Either way.
It's both ways.
Because the bottom line is, I'm an AFC West fan.
There you go.
And
we hate Denver, right?
Well, everybody. Isn't that a given?
Of course.
That we do agree on that thing. KC fans and Oakland fans do agree on the one thing, that Denver does suck. But at the same time, our friends that used to be in the AFC West, the
Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, they've done pretty well for themselves. And it just so happens that Nita Strauss, our newest guitar player, is a huge Seahawks fan. And her AFC team happens to be the Raiders, and like I said, I go, okay, well fine, my NFC team will be the Seahawks, but at the same time, it's going to be a very, very interesting NFL season this year. We're all looking forward to it.
I know Alice is a big sports fan. I mean, I want to talk to you real quick before we let you go. I know you guys got a lot going on, sound check coming up. We got the Rock and Roll parking lot, which I'd like to get into more if we have time, but before any show, guys, come out and meet Ryan before any show. He's always posting the venue on Facebook, so look for him at Rock and Roll parking lot. But Alice Cooper, well into his 60s, is not missing a beat. This guy is a machine. He's playing golf every day. I know you've told me before, one rule, never beat Alice Cooper in golf. Just talk about this man. For one, I'm not worthy. None of us are, right?
It's not a rule to beat Alice Cooper. The thing is, you can't beat
That's
Alice
what I'm
Cooper.
saying. Yeah, exactly.
You just can't. It's physically impossible. I golf with Alice pretty much every day, when we can, when the schedule allows it. So we're out there. He's he's playing golf in the daytime, doing interviews in the afternoon, and rock and rolling at night. And then on top of that, on the bus ride to the next venues, we're playing poker sometimes and playing cards and stuff. So it's a pretty cool lifestyle. It's a pretty good way to live. And it's all because of the people out there that you keep on supporting the music and keep on coming to the concerts, that we get to do what we do. So we're very thankful and we're very blessed, and thank you guys.
Where else can we find you, Ryan? I know you got a lot going on. You always have a lot of projects. I didn't cover all of them, so real quickly before I let you go, give our audience, where to find you. I know RyanRoxie.com.
The best way to find me now is RyanRoxie.com, because it has each and every one of my little projects that I'm involved into.
Sure. And
you can go, it shoots off from there. If you want to find out about the band, about our new record and the new music, that's Roxie77.com. But don't worry, Ryan Roxie, just Google the name and you'll go, wait, that guy's been around for a while. But you know what? I'm in the trenches. I've been here. I plan on being here for a while, and hopefully I plan on meeting some of you guys as well.
Clint Switzer here from Music Mania, here with Ryan Roxie. Can't wait. This is my 11th Alice Cooper show as a fan and covering it, doing a review for Alice and Motley Crue. We'll see you guys inside. Thanks a lot so much, Ryan. You're the best. Good friend of the shows, and we'll definitely catch up again.
Thanks, Clint. Well, you cannot have this guitar, but this is the one I'll be playing tonight. So if you want to hold
just
it,
don't put a Raiders sticker back there. I know that was a thing.
What's behind the sticker? What's behind the guitar?
Oh.